Hello, everybody. It's been a long time coming. We're going to be heading into the next named Elder Scrolls game. Just letting you know, the last named Elder Scrolls game we did was back in last May, about a year and a half. All right. And the last time we did that, the last Elder Scrolls game we played was a deleted series. But before that was in December 19th was Battlespire. Almost a full year since we actually played that game. So I am playing an open Morrowind with this series because I can, and no mods. I don't like mods usually, so we'll be playing with open Morrowind straight up. Oh, I don't have the game set up yet. Morrowind! Give me one. Okay. Alright. I want that. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Alright, specific window. We're doing open Morrowind. There. Alright. Working? Okay, it's working. Okay, turn off studio mode. Ta-da! And I'm no longer visible. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Probably should have set this up before I started streaming. Anyways, Bethesda Softworks presents, before the Bethesda Studios, The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. A game I have never actually played. So I have never actually played this game. Let me just go back into video. I did a small test to see if the game works. Let me just turn the FOV back like halfway. Again, I'll go over here. Oh, why don't I click over here? Okay, close the window down. Let's not do that. I'll be playing with the UESP guide just for collecting all the stuff in the area. But we're going with a new save file. Nope. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. Zoran Arestus, the Underking. In the waning years of the third area of Tamriel, a prisoner born of a certain day of uncertain parents was sent to the Underguard, without explanation, to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he had played in the nation's history. The Daedric symbols.
They have taken you from the imperial city's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Many fall, but one remains. I did not read that.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking?
Visions. Visions.
Wake up. You were dreaming. What's your name?
I don't know. Okay, dark. Oh. I did not look up names for this character. I mean, I could go with Luke, but dark elf names. Elder Scrolls. My name is Caspar. Name is Caspar. Or Shalfar. I actually like Shalfar better. My name is Shalfar. Shalfar. I'm gonna be doing 3 playthroughs of this game, by the way. So give me give me a few moments, guys. What's the last name? Because this first playthrough's gonna be more of a warrior build. So strong arm. Oh, we already had strong arm. Which one like sword? Mistblade. How about that? Shalfar Mistblade.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you.
Could wake you.
Say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Alright, Giab. It was good meeting you. You be okay?
You better do what they say.
Alright, understood. Had a hair in my mouth. Bleh. Bleh. But yeah, first playthrough of Morrowind. This is gonna be an interesting one. Hoping to go as well. So I will be saying I will be taking it slow this playthrough to just immerse myself in the world of Morrowind. Just so
Get
bear
yourself
with me.
up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Who's you?
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
Oh wow, nice friendly welcome from the people of of Morrowind,
This is
the
where
Imperialists.
Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
All right. Freedom! No, I'm joking.
You finally arrived.
Get him!
Don't go
Ah!
there.
All right, so we are playing as a dark elf. As you know, with my personal thing with this, I must pick a race that at least belongs to the region. So, I'm playing a dark elf for my first playthrough. A mage, I'll be playing an argonian, and khajiit for the thief. Khajiit for the thief. Because they actually get pretty good magic stuff along with spears. But dark elves can start with athletics, which is basically about like movement and running and swimming. It's really good. Destruction, light armor, long blade, marksman, mysticism, and short blade. I'm gonna be doing a long blade build from my knowledge, but I'm gonna be a boy. Let's see, which is my favorite one? I like that one. I like that one because it's my goatee, and then change the hair because that hair is ugly. But I kind of like this hair. I kind of like that hair, but let's see what the other one's on. Red hair, nice. That's cool. Vegeta hair, I guess. I like that one. Shalfar is a bit of a pretty boy.
Follow me up to the office. And I'll finish what we need.
Just. Alright. Cool. Wooden door. Also, over here you can see some artwork. This is a person with a battle axe, this person with a mage, and it's a thief. I think it's cool. Alright. Josephus Aragalia.
You'll have to be recorded before you're officially
Or
released.
Sokis,
There are a
Sokis.
few ways we can do this, and the
It's so
choice
cutest.
is yours.
Alright, so we can answer his questions, generate a class, give him the info, pick from a class list, or fill out form stuff. I'm going to fill out the form myself. So I'm making this the Dark Elf. So let me Google a canon Nerevar build. Nerevar build. Alright. Okay. Alright. So we're going to be specializing in... let's say what to specialize. I hear that magic is the best, personally. So we're going to use strength and endurance. Long blades. Where is it? Long blade. Armor. Okay. Speechcraft, axes, short blades. So this is okay. Alright, I'm gonna do destruction. Armor. Armor is pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. heavy armor. We'll stick with heavy armor because it's basically more of a melee build. Get rid of blunt. We'll put in conjuration, maybe? Let's put in athletics, actually. And I put them in medium skill, actually, because we can get extra stuff right here. Or acrobatics. I'm horrible at building stuff, so give me a few moments, guys. Sorry. Just trying to get everything down. Okay. I'm horrible at building a character, so let me just Google this. First time Morrowind build. After I know the game, I'm going to experiment more, but... Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm trying to... Too big block text. I just need a build! God! Just give me a build instead of a giant text list. God! Okay. Strength, agility, endurance. Okay, so major skills, heavy armor and long blade. Security. Mysticism and alteration. Alteration. Alright, and in here we put in athletics. Athletics, acrobatics, speechcraft. Athletics, acrobatics, speechcraft. And we'll put in block and... Let's put destruction. You know, have some magic. Right?
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what
Right.
would that be?
And for signs, we have the apprentice, the Atronak, which I might go for. We can use just have some magical ability. I've heard this is really good. This basically super boosts your HP. The ward is like the worst one in the game. The lover. Extra agility is nice. The ritual, serpent, shadow, steed. Fortify speed by 20, so you just see a default speed boost. Really bad. And fortify attack for 10 points, so it's extra to our attacks. I might take the lady. Just personality and endurance, just get like that extra HP at the start.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Alright, so we have Shalfar Mistblade, a dark elf, class dark elf. He has 50 intelligence, strength, 40 intelligence, 30 willpower, agility, speed, endurance. Endurance is really high. And personality is pretty good, and also his luck. He is pretty good with his stats, having long blade, misses obscurity, and pretty good destruction as the start. Athletics, acrobatics, speechcraft, and has like bad and everything else. He is a good marksman and short blade. In case you know that. Resist fire by 75%. Lady's Favor, Lady's Grace, Ancestor Guardian, basic Sanctuary, fetch, and spells Shield, Water Walking, Fire Bite, and Detect Creatures. Sorry. Stats menu, you can view information. Right click on use your menus. We're done with them. Click again to close them.
Papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
For release by Emperor Uriel VII the 7th, decree that the district of Vardenfell, the province of Morrowind. Name Shalfar Mistblade, race Dark Elf, class Dark Elf, sign Sosucius Argala, agent of the Seda Neen Imperial Census, and Exos, 16th of last seed, 3rd era, 227. I do know this little jerk. Their inventory. If you do that and that...
Through to the next
What are you
door
doing?
and talk to Celisgravius.
We'll let your actions go for now. Once you release, it's not like that will get you arrested again. Plate. I am an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. Imperial Legion? We have a garrison in Fort, Pelagade in Pelagia. Pelagade. Hawkmoth Fort in Ebonheart, and Fort Moonmoth in Balmora. Fort Buckmoth in Alderun, and Fort Darius in Gnissis. Are we looking to join the Imperial Legion? All the garrisons are presently at full strength, except perhaps the Deathshed Legion in Fort Darius, in the West Gash near the village of Gnissis. If you're interested, we have to talk to General Darius there. Okay. But you? I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Training. Okay, you get to train light armor. Okay, useful. Imperial Legion. Imperial Legion provides security for the census and excise office here in Seydanine. Seydanine. Okay, what are the quests here? Seydanine, Death of the Hexman. Alright, there we are. Alrighty. Got the quest lined up. The troopers here, you see, are assigned to guard duty here. And the troopers outside in Seydanine, they are guards, officers of the law. Goodbye. Alrighty. So, you should learn how to combat. Pick up the dagger with the table by activating with E. Shink. Get the dagger dropped into your picture. There. Shink. Press R, ready your weapon. Ready? I touched my controls beforehand just to make it a little bit easier. Bread! Oh, what the hell? Pig. Blank. Bread. I can sell this shit. Potion. Lockpick. What potion was it? Light. Equip lights and torch in the inventory menu. Oh, so you can actually equip this as a light? I'll get that out of inventory. That's cool. Apprentice's lockpick. Limeware dish set. Crab mate. What potion did I grab? Flynn. Okay, that's... Hriskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Against sickle. Yoink, 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 yoink. We'll sell all this later. The Firmament. The Firmament by Faulik. The stars of Tamriel divide into 13 constellations. 3 of them are the major constellations, known as the Guardians. These are the Warrior, the Mage, and the Thief. Each of the Guardians picks his 3 cards in the 13th constellation, the Serpent. When the sun rises near one of these constellations, it is that constellation season. Each constellation is a season of approximately 1 month. The Serpent has no season, for it moves about in the heavens, usually threatening one of the other constellations. The Warrior is the first Guardian constellation, so he protects his charges during the seasons. The Warrior's only season is Last Seed, when his strength is needed for the harvest. His charges are the Lady, the Steed, and the Lord. Those born under the sign of the Warrior are gifted with the weapons of all kinds, but prone to short tempers. These are kind of big horoscopes. The Mage. The Mage is a Guardian constellation whose season is Rain's Hand. When Magico is first used by men, his charges are the Apprentice, the Golem, and the Ritual. Those born of the Mage have more magic and talent for all kinds of spellcasting, but are often arrogant and absent-minded. The Thief is the last Guardian constellation, and her season is the darker month of Evening Star. Her constellation... Sorry. I had to look at something real quick. Oh, good. Oh, again. Too far. He's the last Guardian of her charges are the Lover, the Shadow, and the Tower. Who's born under the sign of the Thief are not usually sick with thieves, though they raise more often and rarely come to harm. They'll run out of luck eventually, however, and rarely live as long as those born under other signs. The Serpent wanders about in the sky and has no season, though its motions are predictable to a degree. No characteristics are common to all who are born under the sign of the Serpent. Those born under the sign are the most blessed and the most cursed. The Lady is one of the Warrior's charges, and her season is Heartfire. Those born under the season of the Lady are kind and tolerant. The Steed. The Steed is one of the Warrior's charges, and her season is mid-year. Those born of the sign of the Steed are impatient and always hurrying from one place to another. The Lord's season is First Seed, and he oversees all of Tamriel during the planting. Those born of the sign of the Lord are stronger and healthier than those born of other signs. Bullshit. I call bullshit. The Apprentice. The Apprentice's season is the sun's sight, a height. Those born under the sign of the Apprentice have a special affinity for magicka, of all kinds, but are more vulnerable to magic as well. The Astronaut. The Astronaut, often called the Golem, is one of the mage's charges. Its season is sun's dusk. Those born under the sign are natural sorcerers with deep reserves of magicka, but they cannot generate magicka of their own. The Ritual is one of the mage's charges, and the season is Morning Star. Those born under the sign have a variety of abilities, depending on the aspects of the moon to the divine. The Lover is one of the thief's charges, and her season is Sun's Dawn. Those born under the sign of the Lover are grateful and passionate. The Shadow. The Shadow season is Second Seed. The Shadow grants those born under her sign to the ability to hide in shadows. And the Tower. The Tower is one of the season's charges, the thief's charges, and the season is Frostfall. Those born under the sign of the Tower have a knack for finding gold and can open locks of all kinds. Okay. We'll sell all this shit later. Cataway. Hey, nice. Oh, gold. Can I Sarah scrib jerky? Small kwama egg. I might not experiment with that too much, but like with healing. Can I take the chest? Damn. I can't take the chest. Wah, no! Sturdy arc door. A bedroll. Beds can be used to press in public buildings. Press key to rest without the wilderness. No need. A yash yam. A resin. Crab meat and a gold canet. Black anther. Green lichen. And swamp and scamp skin. Why do you have scamp skin here, Imperials? Alright. And last but not least, plate. Mine. It's mine, all mine, I'll sell it all. If it's not bolted down, it will be mine. Alright. It's not bolted down. I mean, we have the space, might as well take it. We're pretty strong. Now a map menu. Shows the names, locations. Okay. Alright, so we are in Seanid. I know there's no fast travel in this game, but there's a big old map, so Seanid. Okay. Hello, barrel. A ring of a healing engraved. And a bottle. Yeah, magic. So detect creature. Fire bite. Shield. And water walking. Ancestor guardian. Let's get fire bite on us. You know, it's the cheapest spell. Cheapest go. Oh, press E to talk to the captain. Press top to ask about them. Don't use persuasion on him. If you're not good at it, he'll start to dislike you.
Your papers, please.
Zealous Gravius. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Zealous Gravius. Gravius, but my background is not important. I am here to welcome you into Morrowind. I am Zealous Gravius, the Knight Garrant of the Imperial Legion. We are garrisons at Fort Pelagade and Pelagade, Hawkmouth Fort in Ebonheart, Fort Moonmouth and Malora, Fort Buckmouth and Aldrune, and Fort Darius and Guinness. We were looking to join the Imperial Legion. Okay, we already asked that. Balmora. Balmora is north of Sadonin. The road passes Pelagade village into North Pelagade, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmouth, and turns west across the Odai River into Balmora. The South Wall Quarter Club in the southeast Balmora is on the east side of the river. For detailed descriptions to Alone the Scout at Ariel's Ferret House here in Seanid. But take my advice. You're new here. Take the Silt Rider in Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you're released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Uriel Septon himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're a free man. Before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor. so pay careful attention. Duties? Your journal. This package came with the news of your arrival. Take it to Casius Cosides in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club, and ask for Caius Cosides. They know where to find him. Serve him as you would have served the Emperor himself. There's a letter for you, and a dispute and just burl of your name. Thanks for the goal. Caius? Report to Caius Cosides in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you to go to the South Walls Corner Club and ask for him. Someone can direct you to him. My trade. I am a knight errant to the United Order of Ebonheart. An imperial emissary attached to the census and excise office in Said in need. I am proud to be an imperial. Though our allegiance and rule of law, we have brought peace and civilization to the province of Tamriel. A Silkstrider. Silkstriders carry passengers and cargo between settlements of Vardenfell. Fares, depending on the visits traveled. Silkstriders are giant insects. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed by the creature's shell. Our driver directs the beast, directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Silkstriders travel between Alrune, Balmora, Sadernine, Soran, Gnis, Molagbal, Agon, and North Landing near Vivec. Uriel Septim. Yes, Uriel Septim is still Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy, but not enough no hand know what the right hand is doing. Yes, this, of course, is the Empire. This is the Vardenfell district of the province of Morrowind, and Morrowind is part of the Empire for over 400 years. The current Emperor is Uriel Septim, 24th of the Septim line. You haven't been in prison for that long, have you? Nothing wrong with your head, is there? But then you were acting a little strange and they brought you for the ship. Are you alright there? Hey, you okay, friend? Okay, you're not probably gonna let me loot any of this stuff. First way to use a journal, review what you've been told. You should probably check out Ariel's Charlie House on the left. You're on your own now. Good luck. Report to Caius Cosides.
Well, what is this about?
I didn't talk to you, Fargoth. Alright, I'm gonna write. Is this? First save. Are you the one that boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive out of time of day. With your street rail. Okay, I swear they took my ring. Background, I am Fargoth, commoner. I heard there's been some trouble in Fort Frostmouth. Never heard of it? An island of Solstheim north of Vardenfell. That's the frozen island to the north, right? Sounds awful to me. If we're gonna get there, you might be transported in a cool. The tax collector, Proceus Vitellius is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't very well liked around here. Alright. Little advice. You'll be looking for better armor. And a decent weapon. Let me make a suggestion. A lot of people up there are wearing a very nice armor and carrying very nice weapons. You don't want to go taking those things at honest citizens, because you'll end up doing hard labor. But if you happen to find some outlaws wearing nice armor and nice weapons, well, the bailiffs don't mind if you knock them over the head and take their stuff. Little secret. Now, buy from merchants and traders who are like you. Get better prices. Merchants of your own factions usually like you best. My trade. I'm a commoner. I do what needs doing. Cooking, cleaning, building, baking, making, breaking. And by your accent, I can tell you are an outlander. Since you're new to these parts, perhaps you would like me to share a local lore. The ring. I swear one of the guards has it, and I had it last week before the likely Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. Great healing ring. Barely heirloom. Mine? You haven't seen it, have you? Yes, I found it. Here, take it. You found it? Amazing! Thank you, thank you! You are now my favorite friend. I'll be here to tell the others, especially my friend Ariel, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Someone in particular? For services? Get food and sundries or Ariel's trade house. That's all you'll find anyone to offer trading. Not much else in the way of service in this damn little squat. The ultimate Ariel runs Ariel's trade house. Socius Argala is the chief agent of the Census and Excise Office. Place. Not much here. Ariel's trade house, the Census and Excise Office, and that's the Coast Guard, too. And the lighthouse. And that's it. Still Strider services go to Vivec, Balmora, Guinness, and Saran. The road north to Pelagate to Balmora, to Cast Vivec, and southeast of Ebonheart. Alright. Good day, Fargoth. Good day, Fargoth. Fuck off. Oh. Indrel Raven.
Hi, Outlander. We greet you
Welcome
warmly.
to Sayanine, stranger. Is there some specific place you're looking for? No, it's you. Okay. Latest rumors. Nothing new. Oh, hello.
Yes, Outlander.
Teleri LV. Let's go with listen to what that guy told us and go over here. The Ariel's Trade House. That's a back door. Let's not enter through there. That's a bad idea. Welcome to Ariel's Trade House. I bought ever goods or coin. I list a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free. Want to hear about my most popular potions? Our most popular scrolls? Potions. Cure common disease and cure blight disease are potions not common with travelers. Fortify strength, endurance, and speed and agility are very helpful in combat. Fortify personality is popular with merchants and fly persons. Of course, fortify fatigue keeps you fighting at your best. Restore health and fatigue are your most popular items. If a short burst of power during a fight, you can't beat grief. Beat grief. Sheen, Flynn, Maids, and Sujama. Scrolls. Vigor and Vitality are our best-selling bargain items, restoring fatigue and health, respectively. Alm Civi, Interception and Divine Intervention transport you instantly to the nearest temple or nearest imperial shrine. Good for routine and emergency transportation. Hardwise helps with persuasion. Summon Skeleton Mini brings it help with a jiffy. And Drath this Winter's Guest, which does a lot of damage to touch. Handy to whittle a tough opponent down to size. Let's barter. So first, sell the shit. I don't buy that item. Alright. Alright. Total sold. Okay, so I want a long sword. That's a short sword. Silver staff. Blunt. Type spear. Chitin club. Chitin dagger. Chitin short bow. Chitin short sword. Spear. I wish I could use spears, but I chose not to. I'm going to use that for my mage. Iron broadsword. Is there any better than the iron broadsword? Club, warhammer, axe, tanto. Spear, 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 sword. Saber. Mace, longsword. Chitin curse. Okay. Imperial chain calf. Steel is up here. Nordic armor. Well, let's get an iron shield. Is what's better, the steel or the iron? Steel. Harder than steel. No, put them back. Red gauntlet and no cuirasses that you can sell. Let's buy you. Oh, Journeyman's Armorer's Hammer. I'll take that one of those. Heard those are good. Journeyman's Probe. I'll take one. I'll take those. And lockpick. Candlesticks, bowls, flask, goblets. Vitality. Okay. Or if I have luck potion. Alright, so what do I want? Iron swords. Long sword does good thrust damage, really good thrust damage. Where is it? Broadsword does good all-around damage. And then there was the saber, which does good chopping damage. I like the saber. But it also has the least durability, I think. Right? No, let's do the iron saber. let's do that. Yeah. Thank you. Please come again.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Alright, a saber, steel armor, block. Oh, can I just do like that? Or, like, I have to manually equip each one. Alright, anything I'm not missing? Anything I'm missing? Gold, iron daggers, German, inner armor. Okay. Alright, we've now... Okay, we don't have any pants. Not pants, like, we don't have a helmet, we don't have a... Okay, barter, we don't have, shoes. Iron helmet. Do we have boots? Any boots of heavy armor kind? Robes, shoes. Staff. Titan. It's light armor. Okay, shield. Imperial chain cuffs. Aaron Curious, what we have now. I think you can reload the shop every... I should have just reloaded the shop to get better stuff, didn't I? No boots? Really? No heavy armor boots. Hell with those, I'll take the helmet. I'll take the helmet. Dink. So, Shalfar Mistblade, you need to say it, Danine. Like to sound very sensible. Go ahead, ask away. Looking for services, since we place someone in particular? Just a little advice, whatever. It is rumors. But the thing we saw the city in the water near Ganad Mock. It's a drunkard, though. He spends too much time in the sun. Alright, let's do the death of the taxman.
Yes, Outlander?
Now to the north. Okay. Northwest of town, apparently. Oh, hey, there's people up here. Hriscar Flatfoot. You're your friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right, see. I had a bad luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. I can usually keep some gold in our pockets for just the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me. Especially that little fetcher, Fargoth. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere, and I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town. Just not sure where yet. Alright. Alright, sorry. Okay. I've already gone through the whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to see where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? I'll do it. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is atop the lighthouse north of town. I'll give you a nice view of the Satanine. Keep an eye on where he goes. I'm sure you'll figure out where he's hiding that gold. Journal's been updated. So that's on our list and now.
What is this about?
Alright, the lighthouse. Lighthouse. That'd be there, right? So we want to be like jumping everywhere, right? Like sprint and jumping because it levels up our stats. If I remember right. Right? Lighthouse. Oh. Thavir Verdano. Oh, so, Shalfar Mistblade. You need to say Danine. The device, these rumors. The fact that Procius Vitellius is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't really well liked around here. Sounds like someone was murdered! That's what it seems to me, at least. You just crouch. The Wraith's wedding dowry. Oh, it's gained unarmored. The Wraith's Wedding Dowry by Viltha Wamworth, translated by Thorne. The poets are right. There is something life-changing about being in love, said Ganja Gra Minfang, sometimes called the Wraith. I haven't wanted to rob anyone or anything in weeks. Why, the other day I saw the door wide open at a wealthy merchant's house, but my mind was fully occupied with what I should wear on my wedding day. You've been out of the Right Society for a very long now, frowned by your friend Cargill approvingly. You never told me what happened to your first husband, you know, the one who the shaman gave you. Torn apart by Ashgul, smile, Kep Kajna, dreamily. It was rather saddish, but nothing like that would ever happen to Wadwork. No life of adventure for him. He's practically an imperial, in fact. He is one. Did I tell you how he met? Hundreds of times, grumbled Cargill, reaching for his flagon. He was your jailer, and you refused him food until you promised to marry him. Have you heard of anything so madly romantic in all your life? Sighed Kep Kajna, and then grew serious. I was going to say that I hope my old friends will wish me well, such as old Bosriel used to say. There's no point in hoping for what cannot be. We'll leave with the Imperial Knights for balmora immediately after the wedding, but as long as we're in Dagon Fell, the gang will find some way of disrupting my love life and bring me back to the light. I know it. As the day approached towards the Wraith's wedding day, there was certainly something sinister in the air that Kep Kajna could smell when she was not transported by heady bliss. Dark figures seemed to shift in the shadows and disappeared when approached. She recognized the clothing of some beggars near Wadwork's cottage as costumes, but the mendicants hurried away before she could recognize which her old gang was stalking her. These moments were apprehended for few. Kep Kajna was truly happy, making arrangements for the ceremony to be performed at the very dungeon which Wadwork had imprisoned her. Her father was long since dead, another victim in the Ash Schools, but her fiance's commander volunteered to act in his behalf. Of course, Kep Kajna had to supply her own dowry. She spent every last mark on her savings of ill-gotten gain to buy her beloved a truly wonderful present. The wedding net was set at the stroke of midnight, as is the Orc tradition. The handmaidens' wives of the Imperial officers were busily sewing into their gown of a red velvet and fine gold filigree in the mid-morning. Dulcetta, one of the handmaidens, remarked that she had heard that Kep Kajna had brought Wadwork a truly beautiful gift for her dowry. Let me show it to you, Kep Kajna giggled, dashing from the room half-dressed to her pretty alcove. The present had been stolen! The women were horrified, but the Wraith found herself merely irritated and not surprised. This was truly in the old gang's style. They knew that a wedding ceremony without a dowry was marked unlucky. She asked her handmaids to finish dressing her while she prowled where the burglars could have done with the treasure. The whole region was honeycombed with secret layers and abandoned sites thieves used to store their loot. There were obvious places, of course, but after much reflection, she thought that she would have put it somewhere similar in circumstances. Once handmaidens had finished, Kep Kajna bade them to make certain that the ceremony went on as scheduled, and it was not to fret she might be a little late. She wrapped herself in a shawl and picked her gown from dungeon and dust and set off to the shrine of Malacath. The Wraith had never before attempted to rob her own friends, and though she was peeved at them for trying to ruin her happiness, she had no interest in hurting them physically. Her style was to avoid conflict, though she knew it would be inevitable. The lessons her mentor Cargill had given her had helped her avoid the lances and blades of guards and Imperial Knights over the years. Now she would see her to strive in a day of thieves in the unknown dangers of the shrine, without most importantly ruining her dress. The desolate place was so empty as she delved into it that it might fear she might have made a miscalculation. It was not until she found a small room hidden down along... let's just see how much longer the book is. Okay, it's a few more pages. Room hidden down the long corridor that she knew she was in the right place, and that was well suited for an ambush. She grabbed the chest with the treasure within and turned to face the assault. Two of her old gang, Yoram and Yori, the Redguard twin brother and sister, were outside the door as she came for the room. They knew the Wraith better to taunt her and immediately attacked. Yoram struck out the left thrust of his blade while Yori sought to struck her. The Wraith neatly swipes at Yori and was dropping her weight to her left leg, shifting her right shoulder to the left to slip past Yoram's strike. The twins crashed into one another and Kep Kajna swiftly passed on. Almost immediately, he was stepped on by the Argonian Binyar, his mace whistling through the air over at her head. They had never much liked one another. The Wraith snapped to a duck, so the mace whacked with a tremendous clamor against the stone wall. Binyar was thrown off balance, giving the few seconds lead hurrying to the passage. Ahead, she could smell the fresh night air. Last of her dowry defenders was Sorogth, an orc with whom she had shared a brief romance. It was he who kept Khajiit and knew how to mastermind the theft. In a way and in context, she thought it was a devotion to her misery was rather sweet. At the moment, though, he was most concerned with avoiding his barbed axe that seemed ideal for breaking her fine stitchwork in the flesh beneath. Bending her knees slightly, bobbing to avoid strikes to the head, weaving her head to confuse Sheogorath of her next move, shuffling her feet rhythmically. The wraith made an impossible target. She ducked between his thrusts, sidestepped his swings, and then sidestepped his thrusts, and ducked his swings. As erratic as she tried to make her defensive moves, Sheogorath still kept pace with her, refusing to budge even from his position of the dungeon outlet. Midnight was coming, and the wraith finally decided that she must end the confrontation. When Sheogorath swung Lex, she sidestepped to her left and swayed down, and ducked her head until the axe whistled over her right shoulder. Then instantly his right side was exposed, and she reluctantly smashed the chest hard into his torso. There was not enough time for Khajiit to see if she had killed or merely knocked him unconscious. In truth, she thought of nothing else but rushing to her wedding ceremony. At precisely midnight, Wardward and Khajiit were united together. She was delighted with her wedding dowry, a fine suit of armor that would make him the envy of other imperial jailers. Even more, she was enchanted by his wife's tale of retrieving him from the shrine at Malacath. "Did it occur to you to put on the armor when you knew that it was an ambush?" he asked. "I don't want to dent your present," she replied, between kisses, and certainly didn't want to unwrinkle my gown. That was cool. That was a cool piece of little lore. Like, no one's looking. Doesn't say steal. Alright. Is legal to resting here is legal. I need to wait. You need to find a bed. I'm not trying to rest. Where is the wait button? Controls. Wait, not rest. F1 is quick menu. 1 is quick 1. Quick save is F5. Okay. Rest. Yep. 1 p.m. We need to go wait until 10. So we need to wait 9 hours. Okay, come on. Alright. Okay. Through Skinny's house. Right. Also, I'm going to try to read every book I find, if you couldn't tell at this point. Right. I think it's supposed to hear a hiding spot? Yes. Oh, nope. Damn. I guess I missed it.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
I got jump scared. That is the jump. That is the place you're supposed to be looking. Beautiful sky, though. Hello. Goodbye. Why are you climbing my lighthouse? Anyways. Right. At least 10 p.m. Come on, where's Fargoth? Is that him? No. Oh yeah, this is him. That's Fargoth. Right there. Come on, put it in the stump. Put it in the stump. Yep, there he is. Lady, move out of the way. She is sitting on top of that man. Ah, acrobatics, good. Jump higher now.
Greetings and salutations.
Just gonna... Come on. Come on. Trying to fix your pathing. Fargoth, I'm trying to fix your pathing. Trying to fix your pathing. This lady... Goodbye? What does goodbye, what does goodbye do? Come on. Disable. Hopefully she was important. And re-able. So I can undo that and re-enable that person. Okay. Enable. There we are.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
There. Fixed it. Cheem! Enables Cheem. Yoink. The ring, gold, and journeyman lock. Yoink. Right. So, I'm just gonna see. Okay, wait. It's rest that takes time. You can friendly friend. Okay, you're still open. Got it. You were supposed to find Vargoth's hiding place. Were you able to? You found his hiding place. That's great. Tell you what. I'll give you 100 gold. If you have anything else you found in there, thanks to your help.
Ah, you bring good fortune with head on. Welcome.
So, Shalfar misplayed. You're new to Seidanin, and you'd like to have some help finding a way around. Very sensible. Go ahead, ask away. Looking for services, specific place, some in particular. Need a little advice. Whatever it is, I'd be happy to help. Ghost Guard cutters and census and access locked here to control smuggling in piracy in the sea. What? The waters enclosed beneath the mainland Morrowind and Vardenfell Island are called the Inner Sea. So further settled out east, Vardenfell is covered by hostile desert wastes, arid grassland and volcanic badlands, thinly populated by the nomadic Ashlander tribes. We'll be there later. Aurelia's Trout House, Port of Sadanin. Hereas the general sessions of the peace held by the district house Halalu, in the town of Balmora, on the 16th day of the first seed in the year of the reign of the sovereign king, King Halalu Athene Lethan, but the grace of all gods, King of Morrowind, Duke of Mournhold, Halalu Province, defender of the people and law, local servant and empire, etc. Ariel of Port of Sadanin, aforesaid, hath entered into recognizable asserties before his majesty's ministries of peace, wherein he the said district, whose name is hereunder written. We therefore, his majesty's said ministries, have clarified license and allowed the said of Ariel to keep a common trade house or quarter club in the house where is now dwelleth, in the Port of Sadanin. Aforesaid, and for 3 full years from henceforth next ensuing, or until other time shall be by us, or by some of the magistrate thereunto appointed, provided that if said Ariel does not from time to time, during that time, well and truly observe the articles hereafter mentioned, when this license shall presently cease and be utterly void. First item, that the said Ariel shall not suffer any stranger or unknown traveler to lodge or stay in his house, above 1 day and above 1 night, without making the same known forthwith to the next bailiff, or other office of this town. To the end the said stranger or unknown traveler may be examined by the magistrate of peace near adjoining. Second item, he shall not suffer any playing at cards, tables, dice, bowls, nine-holes, or any other unlawful game, or any disorder or outrage in his house. Orchard, garden, or backside, but keep order and rule in his house. Third item, that he shall not suffer any neighbor's children, servants, or slaves, or to tipple in his house at all, nor any other to tipple in his house, otherwise these statutes are allowed. Fourth item, that he do not suffer any triple in hours of prayer, or lesson, or any emperor's festive days, nor in any time after the 8th hour of night. Fifth item, that he shall not harbor any rogues, vagabonds, traderless men, or other auspicious persons in and about his house. Sixth item, that he shall not buy or take to pawn, or suffer any bought or taken to pawn by his house, to his knowledge, any goods of an unknown traveller, or any neighbour's wife, or servants, or slaves, or no man's wife, without the consent of their parents, masters, or husbands, respectively, that if any goods be offered for sale, or pawn, or any stranger, that he may make the same known forthwith to the next bailiff or other officer of the law of the town. Seventh item, that he does not sell his best drink above 4 drinks of the gallon, nor any second sort above 2 drinks of the gallon. Nor suffer any ash fowl to be dressed as and eaten in his house, or any other victuals prohibited from the laws of the realm. Eighth item, he shall not suffer any bawdry or criminal conversation in or about his house, nor shall procure or cause be entitled to any man to drink in his house, until he shall be drunk, or distempered with drink. Ninth item, he shall not suffer any looting, drumming, or dancing in and about his house, on any lesson day, nor on any time of divine service, on any sacred festival or holiday. 10th item, that she shall cause this license to be openly fixed in the room of his dwelling house, to the end that every one may see what articles he bound to observe. Dated the day of the first year above the written. Undersigned, Master Velanda Amani, Master Navana Ulis, Dram Barrow, Crassius Curio, in Yglin Caftrol. Hey, at least they make it well known. I didn't talk to you. I didn't. You better watch your tone.
Yes, Outline.
I could kick your ass with my awesome thought powers. All right. So we head to the northwest of town. Greetings and salutations, because we need to find the corpse of the man who died here. Well, you know the drills. You ever played any Elder Scrolls game? It's time to kill some mud crabs. Come here, mud crab. Ow. Oh, I got him. Got me. Ew. Ouch. Come here, you stupid crab. Oh, is that him? Bitter Coast region. I think I might be too far. Oh, no, it's him. Come here. Alright. Kawana Forager. Or Kwama. Okay. After playing Daggerfall, the combat has basically clicked. Oh, a Kwama Kernel. Oh, okay, Frozen Corpse just gets rid of everything. A script! Oh, shit. What's the script? What twist is effective to me? My paralysis. Oh my god! Just obliterated the scrib. Scrib jelly. Over here should be the guy that was killed. Oh. By the way, just yoink. Yoink. Luminous. Ursala. And here is Proceus Fidelius. He is dead. My gold now. Yoink. And a tax record. Tax record, Proceus Vitellius, Sadonine Census and Exercise Office. Reliel has paid. Darren Theralis has paid. Eldafire has not paid. Irene Lenim has paid. Fargoth has not paid. Finemouth has not paid. Foreign Glynith has not paid. Edrel has paid. Terrorize has paid. Thaver has paid. And Vodinus Nucius has not paid. Okay. Yoink. 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 You know the drill. If you see a thing, eat it. Little effect on you. Just take the one, please. I just want to eat it. The effect. Oh, new effect. I found one. Just eat it all. Get the shit out of these mushrooms. Rest in peace, man. Alright. Alright, we need to go back to the tax office and inform the guy that basically his, that the guy died. Ergalia and Socius. Or Socius. Let's wait, like, 6 hours. Okay. Effective? Oh yeah, slaughterfish are in the water, so be careful. This game does have underwater enemies, unlike Skyrim. Well, it does, slaughterfish can kind of just be like whacked and dead. You just kind of smack them with a sword and they die. Alright. Okay, back here again. Scyllus Gravius. Not you. Hello? Hello? Socius. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? The murderer of Proceus Vitellius. Murdered? What a waste! Proceus was a good man! Proceus was a good man. I've been wondering why you hadn't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in. These sort of things will happen. Did you happen to find out where the tax money he collected? I hate to be so callous, but I do have a job to do. Yes, I found 200 septums on his body. You did? How odd that he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is appreciated. I can tell you that. I won't forget this, Shalafar, Miss Blade. In fact, if you're looking for some money yourself, I'd like to see the murder of Proceus punished. Killing the Emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. You find his murderer, bring him to justice. The census of excess office will pay you 500 septums. Hope you bring that murder to justice soon.
Hello. Did you want something?
I heard he was a good man. His murder should be avenged. Not murderer, opposite. Oh yeah, wrong way. Hey, acrobatics. I think you do like I know to like. Right. as the thing goes. Sprint doing well. How's our heavy armor doing? Pretty good. Longblade's doing pretty good. How's our gear strength? Pretty good so far. Not really any damage. I mean, since the sword, but that's really it. Acrobatics is going pretty fast. How's athletics? Acrobatics is still, athletics is basically movement speed, right? Yeah. Long blade. It's so peaceful. Oh, hello.
Yes?
Vudunius. Murder Proceius Vitellius. So one finally got him, huh? Well, that's no surprise, I suppose. No one likes a tax collector, especially one who flaunts his wealth while taking our hard-earned cash. Only one who stomached him was of that Bavaria from the lighthouse. Two of them spent some time together. Shame, really. She'd like a nice woman. That's what I'm put down for Proceius Vitellius. It seems he wasn't a popular person in general, which is no surprise considering he was a tax collector. So let's just speak with the Veterano, the lighthouse keeper. She seemed to have some relation with him. And he'll still be using a quest book just to help with collecting stuff. I'm not speaking to you, Indrel. It's a beautiful game, I just say. I'm not speaking to you, guard. I'm actually really excited about this playthrough. I'm really excited. I'm hoping this goes well. Like, honestly, I'm very excited to be playing Morrowind again. Because the only time I played Morrowind was way, way back in the day. I'm talking about, like I played, like 20 minutes way during my first playthrough, got murdered by a mud crab, and then died. Like, this was before I played Daggerfall. Like, I was bad at this game. I haven't really actually played this game. Oh, my arm cracked. The very Veterano? I don't mind shelf on misblade. Always happy to have someone like you. What's on your mind? The murder of Proceius Vitellius. Proceius? Murdered? No. Tell me it's not so. He was the gentlest man I ever met. He and I had become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I'll do without him. I didn't even get angry once or twice. He never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. Proceius' ring. I gave him the ring many months ago. It was dear to him. I'd like to remember him by. Seen him get angry. Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Glinth about his taxes. I thought Proceius had been levying too much, and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous! Proceius would never have done such a thing. I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend, and if you find out what became of Proceius' ring, it would ease my heart. Alright. Foreign Glinth. It mentioned to me the arguments Proceius has been having with foreign Gilninth. Apparently there was some disagreement about the amount Gilninth owned, and how much he had really been making with his fishing. The fisher. What happened to my camera there? Right, I need to find the guy, so... Alright, if you'll give me a moment, I'll have to find the guy. Alright, where is that man?
I'm listening.
I'm listening. I'm not talking to you. Artillery.
What do you want?
Vodness. It's foreign. Sheogorath.
What do I owe the honor, Dunmer?
Honor, Dunmer. Or darkelf. Turned to be like this because of our association with the daedra. I'll be trying to do most of the quests I can find in the game. I know not all of them can be done in a single playthrough, unfortunately. There are some that are impossible. Okay, so where is this man? I have no idea where this man is.
have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close.
Your thought that Thalia's Fargoth. Nope. Okay, is he up there?
Greetings.
Elderfire.
Time now.
Elderfire. Oh, there's Elderfire. Vonius Nucius. Sense and Exercise Warehouse. Nope, not yet. What hissed at me? There's khajiit around here. There's probably a fun factor telling me type of myrrh. Indril, Wraithen. Fourth Gilnith. Shack. He's here. Seems the perpetrator is still here. Outlander. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? The murderer approaches Vitellius. That fetcher? You're damn right I did him in. And it's a good thing, too. He was skimming a load of money from all of the honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He's always flaunting his money around, showing his new clothes and jewels. So I killed the bastard and let his body out to the rot with all the ill-begotten gold still on him. Sorry, that's no excuse for murder, and your punishment is undecided. You're one of them, huh? Come to kill me? Well, give it your best shot, dark elf. I have no problem spilling more than the blood of the Emperor's lackeys.
You will die.
Okay, what do you mean failed? Ow. Okay. The foreign Gilnith has been killed. Common belt, common pants, common shirt, common gloves. Approaches Vitellius' ring in a tankard. Take all. Chest. Oh, we'll take all this stuff in here because it's free selling. Free shit! Scuttle. What's the scuttle do? Oh. Just eats all the scuttle. Tarmaroot. I mean, it's free selling stuff, but no reason not to, I mean. No reason not to. Salt. Plate. It's fire. Dance and Fire, Chapter 6. Mercantile. Decimus Scotti sat down, listened to Leodis jurors. The clerk would now hardly believe how facts former colleague Lord Atirius' building has commissioned and become. The piquant aroma of the roasted meat dish before Scotti melted away. All other sound textures of the Prithala hall vanished around him, as if nothing else existed but the vast former juris. Scotti did not consider himself the emotional man, but he felt a tide flow over him at the sight and sound of the man who had built battered letters in the guideposts that carried him from the imperial city back to the early frostfall. "Where have you been?" Juris demanded again. "I told you to meet me at Felonesti weeks ago. I was there weeks ago," Scotti stammered, too surprised to be indignant. "I got your note to meet you in Arcais, an Athe, so I went there. But the khajiit had burned to the ground. Somehow I found it in the way with the refugees in another village, and someone there had told me you had been killed." "And you believed that right away?" Juris sneered. "The fellow seemed very well informed about you. He was a clerk from the Lord Vivec's building commission named Regalius, and he said that you had also suggested that he had come to Valenwood to profit from the war." "Oh, yes," said Juris after thinking for a moment. "I recall the name now. Well, it's good for business to have two representatives of the Imperial Building Commission here. We just have to cut all the cord in our bids, and we all should be well." "Regalius is dead," said Scotti. "But I have contacts tricks in Lord Vivec's commission." "Even better," gasped Juris, impressed. "I never knew you were such a ruthless competitor. Decimus Scotti." "Yes, this could certainly improve our position with the Sylvanar. Have I introduced you to Bath here?" Scotti had only been dimly aware of the Bosmer present at the table with Juris, which is surprisingly given the Mur's girth nearly equaled his dining companion. The clerk nodded to Bats coldly. Still numbing confused, it had not left his mind that only an hour earlier Scotty had intended to petition the Sylvanar for passage through the border pact to Cyrodiil. The thought of doing business with Juris, after all, of profiting from the Valenwood War with elsewhere, and now the second war with Somerset Isle seemed like something happening to another person. Your colleague and I were talking about Sylvanar, said Bass, putting out his leg of mutton he had been gnawing on. I don't suppose you've heard about his nature. A little, but nothing very specific. Another impression that he was very important and very particular. Peculiar of the people, legally, physically, and emotionally. The Juris a little annoyed the partner's lack of common knowledge. When they're healthy, so is he. When they're mostly female, so is he. When they cry for food or trade from an absence of foreign interferences, he feels it too. And he makes laws accordingly. In a way, he's a despot, but he is the people's despot. That sounds, said Scotty, searching for the appropriate word, like bunk. Perhaps it is, struck Bass. Let me check to see how much more. Oh my god, this. Holy shit. Fat boss. But he has many rights to the voice of the people, including the granting of foreign buildings and trade contracts. It's not important whether you believe us. Just think of the Sylvanar as being like one of your mad emperors, like Pelagius. The problem facing us now is that since Valenwood is being attacked on all sides, the Sylvanar aspect is now one of the distrust of fear of foreigners. The one hope of this people, and thus the Sylvanar himself, is that the Emperor will intervene to stop the war. Will he? Said Scotty. You know as well as we do that the Emperor has not been himself lately. Juris helped us out to Regalius' satchel and pulled out the blank contracts. Who knows what he'll do or not do? That reality is not our concern. But these blessings of Lake Sir Regalius make our job much simpler. Now they would represent themselves as Sylvanar in the evening. I think the Sylvanar is basically outside influences. Basically, they like invaders from another place, and that's Tamriel. Discuss how they would represent this as Sylvanar Thieves. Scotty ate curiously, but not as nearly as much as Juris and Bast. When the sun began to rise in the hills, its light reddened through the castle walls of the tavern. Juris and Bast left their rooms to the palace, granted them diplomatically in lieu of an actual immediate audience with the Sylvanar. Scotty went to his room. He thought about staying a little longer to ruminate over Juris' plans, see what might be flaw in them. But upon touching the cool soft bed, he immediately fell asleep. Yet next afternoon, Scotty awoke, feeling himself again. In other words, timid. For several weeks now, he had been a future bent on mere survival. He had been driven to exhaustion, attacked by several bellical beasts, starved, nearly drowned, and forced to discussions about ancient Aldemiri political terrors. The discussion he had with Juris and Bast about having Duke the Sylvanar to signing their contract seemed perfectly reasonable to them. Scotty dressed himself in his old, battered clothes and went downstairs in search of food and a peaceful place to think. "You're up!" cried Bast upon seeing him. "We should go to the palace now." "Now?" whined Scotty. "Look at me! I need new clothes! These are the ways one should dress to pay a call to be called to pay a call to the prostitute, let alone the voice of the people of Valenwood. I haven't even bathed! You must cease for being a clerk and be a student of mercantile trade," said Leodis of Juris grandly, taking Scotty by the arm and leading him to the sunlit boulevard for outside. "The first rule is to recognize that you represent the prospective client in what angle best suits you. You cannot dazzle him with opulent fashion and professional bearing, my dear boy. How? It would be fatal if you attempted to. Trust me on this. Several others besides Bast and I are guests at the palace, and they have made the air of appearing too eager, too formal, too ready for business. They will never be granted an audience with the Sylvanar, but we have remained aloof ever since the initial rejection. I have dallied about the court, spread my knowledge of life in the imperial city, had my ears pierced, attended promenades, eaten and drunk for all that is given to me. I dare say I put a pound or two. The messages we sent is clear. It is in his, not our, best interest to meet." "Our plan worked," added Bast. "When I told his minister that our imperial representative had arrived, we were at last willing to meet with the Sylvanar this morning. We were told to bring you there right straight away. Aren't we late then?" asked Scotty. "Very," laughed Juris. "That's again part of the angle representative. Benevolent disinterest. Remember, not to confuse the Sylvanar with conventional nobility. His is the mind of the common people. When you grasp that, you'll understand how to manipulate them." Juris spent the last several minutes talking through the expounding on the theories about the Valenwood needed how much, and at what price. There were staggering figures, far more construction, and far higher the cost than anything Scotty had been used to dealing with. He listened carefully. All around the city of Sylvanar revealed themselves, glass and flower, roaring winds, and beautiful inertia. When they reached the palace of Sylvanar, Decimus Scotty stopped, stunned. Juris looked at him for a moment, and then laughed. "It's quite bizarre, isn't it?" That it was, a frozen scarlet burst of twisting uneven spires, as if it rivaled a sun rising. A blossom the size of a village, where courtiers and servants resembled nothing more as insects, walking about suckling its ichor. Entering over a bent petal-like bridge, the three walked through the palace's unbalanced walls. Where the partitions bent close together and touched, there was a shaded wall of a small chamber, where they warped away from one another. There was a courtyard. There were no doors anywhere. No way to get to the Sylvanar but crossing through this entire spiral of the palace, through meetings and bedrooms and dining halls, past dignitaries, consorts, and musicians, and many guards. It's an interesting place at best, but not much privacy. Of course, that's just the Sylvanar realm. When they reached the inner corridors, 2 hours after they first entered the palace, guards brandishing blades and bows stopped them. "We have an audience with the Sylvanar," said Juris patiently. "This is Lord Decimus Scotti, the imperial representative." One of the guards disappeared down the winding corridor and returned moments later with a tall, proud Bosmer, clad in the loose robe of patchwork leather. He was the Minister of Trade. The Sylvanar wishes to speak with Lord Decimus Scotti alone. It was not the place to argue or show fear, so Scotti stepped forward, not even looking towards Juris and Bass. He was certain they were showing their masks of benevolent indifference. Following the minister in the audience chamber, Scotti recited to himself all the facts and figures Juris had presented to him. He willed himself to remember the angle and the image he must project. The audience chamber of the Sylvanar was an enormous dome where the ball bent from bowl-shaped the beast inward to almost meet at the top. A thin ray of sunlight streamed through the fissure hundreds of feet above. And directly above the Sylvanar, who stood upon a puff of shimmering gray powder. For all the wonder of the city of the palace, the Sylvanar himself looked perfectly ordinary. An average, blandly looking, highly tired looking, extraordinary woodelf of type one might see in the capital of the Empire. It's only when he stepped from the dais that Scotti noticed the eccentricity of his appearance. He was very short. "I had to speak with you alone," said the Sylvanar in a voice calm and unrefined. "May I see your papers?" Scotti had handed him the blank contracts from the Lord Vivec's building commission. The Sylvanar studied them, running his fingers over the embossed seal of the Emperor, before handing them back. So they seemed shy, looking at the floor. "There are many charlatans about court who wish to benefit from the wars. I thought you and the colleagues were among them. These contracts were genuine." "Yes, they are," said Scotti calmly. The Sylvanar conventional aspect made it easier for Scotti to speak, with no formal greetings and no deference, exactly as Juris had instructed. It seems most sensible to begin straight away talking about roads which need to be rebuilt, and then the harbors the Ultimate had destroyed, and that I can give you my estimates of the cost of responding and renovating the trade courts. Why hasn't the Emperor seen fit to send a representative when the war with elsewhere began? 2 years ago, said Sylvanar dumbly. Scott thought for a moment for replying all the common Bosmiri he had met in Valenwood, the greedy, frightened mercenaries who had escorted him from the border, the hard-drinking revelers and expert pest exterminating archers in the western cross Valenesti, nosy old mother Raspest Scott of the Havel Slump, Captain Balfix, the poorly sadly reformed pirate, the terrified but hopeful refugees Athe and Grenos, the mad murderous self-devouring wild hunt of Vindici, the silent dour boatman hired by Griff Valen, the degenerate grasping Bass. If one creature was under their total expedition, and that many more throughout the province, what will be his personality? Scott was a cleric, by occupation in nature, indistinctly comforting in cataloging and filing, making things fit in a system. If the soul of Valen were refiled, where would it be put? The answer came upon himself only before he posed himself the question: denial. I'm afraid that question does not interest me, said Scotti. Now, can we get back to the business at hand? All afternoon, Scotti and the Sylvanar discussed the pressing needs of Valenwood, as every contract was filled and signed. There's so much required, there's so many costs associated with that. Addendums and codicils had been scribbled in the margins of the papers, and those had to be resigned. Scotti maintained his benevolent indifference, but he found that dealing with a Sylvanar was not quite the same as dealing with a simple, sullen child. The voice of the people knew certain practical, everyday things very well. The yields of fish, the benefit of trading, and the condition of every township and forest in his province. We'll have a banquet tomorrow night to celebrate this commission, said the Sylvanar at last. Best to make it tonight, replied Scotti. We should leave the citadel with the contracts tomorrow. This all needs safe passage to the border. We must not waste any more time. Agreed, said the Sylvanar, and called his minister of trade to put the seal on the contracts, and arranged the feast. Scott at the chamber and was greeted by Bast and Juris. Their face showed the strain of maintaining the illusion of unconservative for many hours. As soon as they were out of sight, the guards they begged Scotti to tell them all. When he showed them the contract, Bast began weeping with delight. "Anything with the Sylvanar that surprised you?" asked Juris. "I hadn't expected him to be half my height." "Was he?" Joris looked mildly surprised. He must have been drunk since we tried making audience with him earlier. Maybe there was something about all that nonsense of being affected by the plight of his people. Might have not been him. Dun dun dun. Ooh. I can sleep in his bed. I murdered him, ate his corpse, then slept in his bed. What am I, a Bosmer? There he is. The Bosmer are known for eating meat. They are 100% carnivores, and that includes eating people. It's actually one of the more infamous things is that they commonly eat humans during the wild hunts. Hello again, Shallow Miss Blade. What is your question? Posh's ring. Oh, you found the ring I gave him! Thank you so much, Shalfar Miss Blade. It's good to do something to remember him now. Bye. They'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually traveled a couple when he's doing his job, but he didn't this last time. If only he had. Restore standard restoration potions. Let's also report his bounty. Because we also going to get 500 gold. I think for my mage playthrough, I'll play yeah, I explained I am going to be doing 2 playthroughs, and the second playthrough will not be doing all these side quest stuff. The first playthrough is really my main playthrough. The other ones are basically just explore the other quest lines. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? First, you've been asking around the murder. It's glad to see the matter of part of completion. Here's your reward, Shalfar Miss Blade. Sorry, excuse me, sire. Again, apologies. Citizens who understand their loyalty to the Emperor. Gold has been added to your inventory. Thank you. I can do acrobatics. That is a skill of ours. That's a ton of gold. Might as well try it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That really improved our speed. How much to getting a level up? For only 4 more. Okay, you see what people mean when those are overpowered as hell. But alright, there's now one more quest in this town I can do before I move on. Alright. Barter. You know the drill. Oh, shit. No, I want that. Give that. Alright, that should give me an extra 200 something gold. Let's see, is there any other things you got? Like new stuff or anything? It's just more greaves. Any pants? I could buy some healing potions. Scroll vitality. Argon glow. Summon skeleton. On just scroll heartwise. Zero to like brandy. Lives of the Saints. What? Extra Caius Costatus. But just more on pestle. I guess it's for making stuff. More reading, I guess. More reading material. Titan dagger. Alright, what does this do? It would be wise, follow your lives and the lives of the saints. I would learn valor, follow Saint Nerevar the captain, patron of warriors and statesmen. Lord Nerevar helped unite the barbarian and Dunmer tribes in a great nation, cultivating his martyrdom when leading the Dunmer to victory against the evil dwemer and the traitorous house Dagoth in the Battle of Red Mountain. If you would learn daring, follow Saint Veleth of Vilgrim, patron of outcasts and spiritual seekers. Saint Veloth, the prophet and mystic, led by the Dwemer out of the decadent home country of the Somerset Isle and into the promised land of Morrowind. Saint Veloth has also taught the difference between the good and bad daedra, and won the aid of the good daedra for his people, all while teaching how to carefully negotiate with the bad daedra. If you would learn generosity, follow Saint Rilms barefooted. Patron of the pilgrims and beggars, Saint Rilms gave away her shoes when dressed and appeared as a beggar to better acquaint with the poor. If you would learn self-respect and respect for others, follow Saint Arlor, the penitent. Patron of tanners and miners, this foul criminal repented his sins and remained a circuit of the great pilgrimage to his knees. Okay, not too many long. If you would learn mercy, the fruits, follow Saint Saren, the merciful. Patron of brewers, bakers, and distillers. This pure, virgin, and modest aspect could heal all diseases at the price of taking the disease upon herself. Tough-minded and fearless, she took the burdens of others and bore those burdens to an honored old age. If you learn fierce justice, follow Saint Felms the Bold. Patron of the butchers and fishmongers. This brave warlord slew the Nord invaders and drove them from our lands. He could neither read nor write, receiving the inspiration directly from the lips of Alum Civi. If you learn pride of race and tribe, follow Saint Rorist the Martyr, patron of furnishers and caravanners, captured by the Argonians just before the Arnesian War. Rorist proudly refused to renounce the tribunal faith and withstood the cruel tortures of Argonian sorcerers. Vengeance and justice for the martyrs, Saint Rorist was the rallying cry of the Arnesian War. If you would learn the rule of the law and justice, follow Saint Olms, the just, patron of channelers and clerics. Channelers and clerics, founder of the ordinators, Saint Olms conceived fundamentals and principles of testing, ordeal, and repentance. If you would learn benevolence, follow Saint Delm of the Wise, patron of potters, glassmakers. Saint Delm was the head of House Dindrol, a skilled lawyer and author of many learned treatises on tribunal law and custom. If you would learn the love and peace, follow Saint Maris the Peacemaker, patron of farmers and laborers. As a little girl, Saint Maris showed healing gifts and trained as a healer. She ended a long, bloody house war, intervening in the battlefield in her white robe to heal warriors and spellcrafters of the regards of faction. The troops in all house adopted the white robes as her standard and refused to shed the blood of her brethren. So basically, Saint Maris is just Desmond Doss. If you would learn reverence, follow Saint Lothus, the Pious, patron of tailors and dyers, contemporary and companion of the tribunals, and best love Almarula of the Tribunal Temple, who formed the central rituals and presence of the new temple faith. Saint Lothus, the symbolic mortal bridge between the gods and the faithful, and the architectural priest. I love reading.
What is this about?
To what do I owe the pleasure, Dwemer?
Can you train me? No.
You choose to share your time with
Oh, you can do training. Longblade.
What's your story?
What's your story?
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Yes?
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander. How about you? Misinformed. I had no officers to the public. Go ahead, you're not interrupting anything. I'm alone, Scout. You need directions. Pelagade, Balmora, Caldera, Bobenhart, Vivec. Pelagade? Like is a newly chartered imperial village in the north road of Vivec to Balmora, right on the western edge of the Ascadian Isles region. The village is right outside the Imperial Legion garrison of Fort Pelagade. The house and shops are built in the Western Imperial style, and Pelagade looks more like a village in the Western Empire than a Morrowind settlement. Balmora? Balmora is the district seat of the House Halalu, in the largest settlement of the Vardenfell after Vivec City. Good roads lead north from here to Balmora, passing through Fort Pelagade and Pelagade Village. For Balmora, the roads lead north to Alderun for the town of Caldera. Maybe I better write the other directions of Balmora for you. It's a long walk and a little confusion. Ooh. Caldera. Caldera is a recently chartered imperial town and mining corporation just north of Balmora on the road of Alderun. The Caldera Mining Company has been granted imperial monopoly to remove raw ebony from the rich deposits there. Caldera is a new town, recently built in the Western Imperial style, and most of its citizens are outlanders and new colonists. Ebonheart is south of the road of Pelagade, built to the western shore of the water-founded city of Vivec. Ebonheart is the seat of the imperial government in for Vardenfell district, and a busy center of maritime trade. Castle Ebonheart is the helm of Duke Vidam Dren, district ruler and emperor representative. Also located at the Castle Ebonheart, the Vardenfell district council members in the Moth region. The East Empire Company has headquarters in Ebonheart. The East Empire Company, like the East India Trading Company. Oh God, oh God. Knowing that about some of the things in this, oh God, that's gonna be Vivec city south of the road about Pelagade. Vivec is the largest settlement in Vardenfell and one of the largest cities in the east. Built to the Norvain Bay, completely surrounded by water. The city itself is a group of giant towns building called cantons. The high fame and the palace of Vivec are visited by hundreds of tourists and pilgrims daily. Outlanders mostly confine themselves to foreign canton, and the natives live, work, and shop with a great house, compounds, and residential cantons. Thank you. Thank you for the lore. Alright. Wait here until day. Let's wait like a full 8 hour, like 10, 6 hours, 10 hours. There. Okay.
I'm listening.
Hello. I'm not trying to talk to you. Where is that Nord? Is it you?
Friend?
Yep, it's you. Some advice from you. What's up? What's up, Vodunius? New here? Take the slit line of the Vivec of Balmora. No trouble with wild animals, smugglers, and bandits, and outlaws. Go see Darvaim Helren over at the Stratoport, over the bridge and across the water. Tell Vodunius Nucius sent you. Little advice. Secret. Well, let's head to the Stealth Trainer. Okay, I see what I'm spending most of my gold on is basically either new gear, repairs, or just that, upgrading skills. What the hell do you mean useless creatures? You're talking about me? Or are you I'll cut you. Cut you. Oh, I never actually read the Balmora. From Seydanin to Balmora by road. From Seydanin, leave the village to the north of the bridge and then follow the road east past the Siltrainer Port. East Seydanin, the road turns northeast of the bridge and intersects the northwest east road. Turn left northwest and pass the village Pelagade on your right. The road continues north and swing northeast until it reaches the four-way intersection. The road to Balmora turns left, south, northwest, and then descends into the Foyada Mamea. Deep volcanic ravine. The road follows the ravine northeast and south distance and turns left and climbs up the ravine northwest. North of the ravine, past Fourth Moonmoth. On the it comes to the intersection with a signpost. Head due west towards Balmora. Just while bridges cross the Odai River, on the west side of the river, go north, passing the Siltrainer Port into the walls of Balmora. Mind the signpost and be careful. In bad weather and darkness, it's easy to stray from the road. It's a lot of stuff, Vivec. We got Balmora, though. You. Hey, you. Darvaim Helren. Scapegoat port of the Seydanin Outlander in the Bitter Coast region. I'm a caravaner. I'm at a Silstrainer Port here. Tell me your destination. If you're looking for a ride or you're new to Seydanin, with local services. Okay. Vodunius Nucius. Oh, yes, he steers business my way. I do him a little favor now and then. Poor fellow. I don't think he's happy here in Morrowind. Why do you say that? I'll just care passengers car. Now, why do you say that? Anything can help you, Shelf Harmless Blade? Not happy here. In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, I'd be on the next boat to Neris. Or Narcissus. I came here to make my fortune, and all I've got is this cursed ring. Say, would you give me 100 drakes for it? The ring itself is worth more than that, but the enchantment is cursed, and no one will buy it from me. It's a nifty little enchantment that helps you run faster. Probably sucks the blood right out of you every time you use it. Please, you'll do me a real favor. Let's get the ring. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. I'll grab that next boat out of here. Thanks again. I hope my luck is better than your luck is better than mine was. Lucius curses ring.
You want something, friend?
Let's not look at this. Like ever. Drain health 10 points when you for 1 second on self. Ow! Oh, so you use it and it hurts you, but you get faster, but you move faster. That's a really bad ring. I can sell it for a good amount, though. Why don't you just sell it, my dude? It's 100 gold. Just sell it. It would have given you 100 drakes. Alright.
How interesting. A tourist.
Fuck you, too. Anyways.
Keep moving.
Balmora, sorry. Vivec.
Where did I put
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go on the main quest and basically start continuing onwards to our next area. Sleeper's Wink, what does that do? Or report to Caius. Let's report to Caius. Alright. We can either walk there or we can either walk there or so on and so forth. I do want to head this way first because there is a little Easter egg, I think. Is it this way or is it another way? Acrobatics. Da, 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 da. To here? This reminds me of Final Fantasy X. It's not here. It's more to the road to Balmora, I guess. Opposite way. If you played this game or seen anything of it, you know what I'm talking about. Huh. 38% chance to hit. Got it. That way. This way! Just want to miss the guy falling from the sky. Where are you? Or is it this way? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I guess what the Adam Asartus. Tennis, Kate Blade. I meant the slave key. Alright, first dungeon, I guess. Do you have the key to these places? Will you let me go free? You have the key. Yes, Abadargo is free. You are good friend Abadargo.
Good friend, this is an honor.
Thank you, Sheriff Aramis Blade.
This is an honor for me.
Oh shit! Die! Oh shit! Well, there I go. Yes. I got jumped. Oh, yeah. There you are, that's more like it. Guess I have misplayed. You go free.
Warmly greeted.
Why would anyone not release them? It's the question.
You honor me.
Yes.
I am no asshole.
Guest.
I ain't no asshole. I'm a good person. I help people. Stop throwing knives! You bastard! Yeah. Come on. Come on. Alright. Okay. Go. There's a corpse. Hello? You know, you can sell this all. Even if you had to make multiple trips, you can always do that. I'm just curious, at the end of this. And what's a slave key? Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. It's down here. What is this? And I found a potion. Down here. There. Okay. What the hell did I find? I have no idea where I am. Yeah, I have nothing. I have no idea about anything in this game. Found something, whatever it is. Oh, I'm back here. Oh, that's full loot. I did much better than I did on my first like. I feel actually confident about my gameplay style now. I feel confident. You know. Still need to watch out for mages, but. Alright. Alright, I need to go to, travel to Balmora.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Same low price. Alright. South Wall Corner Club. So this is the Mages Guild, right? And the Council Club. Wait, you. Hul.
Your turn to talk, ours to listen.
Who are you? Tedrin Brenor.
Greetings, citizen. I am Tedrin Brenor. This town is Balmora, council seat of House Halu. Halau. Or Lalu. A loyal citizen of the Empire, and proud of it. Well, most of it anyway. So you're looking for someone in particular? Or are you looking for services? There's some particular place you'd like to visit? Like to my trade. Master at arms, for master of all basic weapon types. Long blades, short blades, axes, blunt weapons, and spears. To train with weapons for a fee.
Train me in long blades, if you can. I'm looking for Morrowind lore.
Read the book or something. You can read, can't you? Fuck you. The working class corner of Balmora, cast east of the Odai River, south end of Library Street, owned by Balcola, Closius. Order prepared. The red light first of Balmora, the coast of the Halal Urad. Don't want to know, but hey, more training is always good. So we're seeing level strength times 4. To lower speed, not any for agility or anything. Intelligence, but why? Strength, willpower. Strength, endurance. Medium armors, endurance. What? Why? It's also heavy armor, but okay. What agility? Sneak it unarmored. No sneak. Sneak is that light armor, agility. I should come on light armor instead. Alright, so it's south. Alongside the Odai River. South Wall Corner Club. Well, that was that. I was at the Corner Club. This is the Corner Club. Balmora Corner Club. When you speak to Bacola Closius.
I'm listening.
Rasa.
Do I know you?
Game?
Do I know you?
No, I don't. No, you don't. I should sell some shit. Anyway.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You have to get rid of that moon sugar for my search fee. I don't want any trouble.
Oh, we have moon sugar? Oops. Guess we have moon sugar. Where? I don't want that. Yeah, on the floor. Here. That's Skooma! Oh, God. I'm curing all the drugs! How about this? Barter, there. You don't have much gold in the way of gold. I'm a really proud person to barter with.
Let's see.
Council club. Oh, not corner club. Balmora. Oh, trader. It's over there.
Wealth beyond measure.
Yes, rumors.
Lalu has told any been fighting over Argonian for years.
It's the Mages Guild. There's the armor. You. Barter. So about our gear. Any heavy armor? Okay, you got so iron helmet and iron boots. It's better. Don't buy that item. Alright. Okay. That better than my helmet? That is better than my helmet. And these pants I saw earlier, they are iron pants. So, or boots. I need iron boots. Where are the iron boots? Where were they? Just had them on the screen. Where are they? No, it's next letter.
Yes, 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 I see. I want it. Give me.
Alright, offer.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
It's better than what we have now. Take the amulet. Damn. I'll get some gold back. I'll get some more gold back. Just don't question it. Don't question it. It's Morrowind. Fire's Guild. So, your name is Shalthar Mistblade, and you're new to balmora. Well, my name is Facile Carasil. And I don't mind answering questions. Anything else in my mind right now? So I always start to bore you about Morrowind lore. Absolutely no. Most popular into Morrowind nations. Camps of small, noble huts, guarding Gower and hunting wildlife and meeting tides. Ancestors, special tribes led by the Ashkin war chiefs, guided out the wisdom and prophecies of their lives of their women.
Shouldn't be here.
Oh, sorry.
Wayne, welcome, adventurer. Looking for an equalizer. Somebody give you an edge against a superior opponent. No damage, no worry. You can't beat a poison blade. Try my ineffective iron spider dagger and steel spider blade. One imperial ledge blade for even more bite. I don't buy that item. A dwemer jink sword and a ledge blade. That's all short blades. Anyways. You don't have any long blades? What? No long blades, like, at all. Really? Okay.
So,
What are you? Well, speak up, Dark Elf. What do you want? Are you here to join the Fighters Guild? Yes. Looks like you can take care of yourself. Before I sign you up, you might want to look at the Fighters Guild charter. Are you ready to find out for more? Sign me, read charter. Your duties are to be the lords and brethren. In all ways proceed with honor and valor. Keep a keen and watchful eye and never succumb to the craven tricks of the weak. As a member, you're permitted to use items or equipment chests. It is traitors to fight or thieve from other members of the guild. If you break these rules, you must speak with at least the warder of the guild to redeem your standing. You feel you can uphold these simple ideals, so don't steal from us, don't be a dick. Got it, you bet. You are now ready, shout by Miss Blade, the associate of the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do fine. Seek me out if you feel you're ready for an advancement. Orders. I have a contract for you to send an infestation to cave rats. You might be able to handle it. Go to Thales' house, here in Balmora, on the river to the east side. Ask where the rats are coming from, kill the rats, and get your payment from Thales. I'll report back to you when you get care of this. You'll find these fake supplies, arrows, bolts, healing potions. If you need to heal that, head to the temple. Let's resupply the chest once in a while, but don't count on it.
What's this all about?
We sell that. The fur helm. I'll take these restore health potions. I'll take all these potions. I'll be taking that. 3 potions. East side, we're looking for a lady called Thales. That was my face lighting up from the brightness of the journal. That's what I'm seeing on my screen. I'm seeing my face go bzzz by the bright lights. Lord, I'm off the Imperial Arm. Move along. Don't steal, don't brawl, or start fights. Don't kill, it's self-defense. Your cult guards will let you choose your punishment. Fines are hard labor. Oh, die. I'm trying to look for Balcola Closius. Closius is on the south wall. More can by Morris, come on a club east of the Daedra River. South walls of a working class corner from Balmora east. So it's on. Okay, guys, just shut up. That's here near east side of the river, near the river. So similar to the other place, the location. Oh, there she is. Oh. Alright. Hello? Terrain. Are you here to want to take out the cave rats? These rats are a nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat out of my pillows. You like pillows, don't you? Shuffle, Miss Blade. And I've got one trapped in my bedroom here, and the 2 are in my storage area upstairs. Rats. That is, not pillows. Here's the key to the door. There are at least 3 of these beasts. I've gotten my good pillows. You really like your pillows, miss.
What do you want?
You really like the pillows. There. Oh, yes, she really does like her pillows. Like crap. That's one. It's like, oh. Yo, give me a few moments. I got the one down. Where's the storage room? You know where your storage room is, miss? Yeah, this lady loves her freaking pillows. This lady is a little obsessed with them. Okay. It's a wolf or some kind right here. I see. Well, they called the dingster. Armor skill. Okay, I'm getting fucked by rats. Okay. Okay. Did that give me the rat meat? Okay. Let's imagine what you learned. Okay, 5 plus strength, 2 times speed, 5 endurance, and 2 personality. Not bad. Our endurance is getting freaking jacked. Good to see you. Please, whenever you're in Balmora, feel free to stop by. I'll do for you. I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead. Here, take these 100 supplements. Would like me to pay the Creditors Guild?
What
do you want, Outlander? Alright, and then he's looking for a south wall on the eastern side. There it is! There's Balmora south wall. You look like you're... Okay, you're not a Skyrim NPC. You're not just trying to charge right towards me. These NPCs have a little bit more character than that. Where's he a level of athletics than it is acrobatics? So turn that quest in, then rest at a bed. Level up.
May I help you?
Not yet. Here for orders advancement. For associates, there's anything else you wanted? Orders. Here's some contract to keep your rats. Oh, so you've killed the rat shell from Mistblade. Not bad for you. Ready for more orders? I was going to recognize you, Shellfire. You know, Shellfire Mistblade the Apprentice. You're in your place. We'll wait for that. I need a bed. Any of y'all have a free open bed available that I can sleep in? Because my legs are torn. Oh, thank God you do. That's until healed. Hit a level 2. 5 times strength. Okay. As your life has been coasting along as you were a dream, suddenly facing the trials of the next few days, you've come alive. What was I to click this? Okay. Oh, I see. So we want endurance and so one in speed. Put into agility, but that's so our strength got a big boost. Yeah, we still need to get our agility up. That's what we need power level. So we need to like start training our like our light armor skill or like marksman. How do we train other agility skill? Sneak. Medium armor. Oh, block levels agility.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Good to know. Block levels agility. Huh.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around.
Let's go turn the main quest in, and then we will start our... It's an orc. And then we'll start. Because we are getting pretty late, I might have to shut down. I might have to shut down. I'm probably going to shut down myself, because I need to go to bed. Let's see. Okay. What the hell does that mean? Okay, so all the way down the northwest, or southeast section of town is the Corner Club. Oh, it's Corner Club at the corner of town in South Wall, south corner. Sotild. Alright, Thor. Bacoloclosis. Good day! I am Bacoloclosis, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, with a limited portion of goods for order. If you're new here, you can also tell you to look for other services or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, maybe you'll help. Caius. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket up at the hill to North Edge Town. Go out the front door, not the upper door of the terrace, then right up the stairs. Then left to the top of the stairs and down the rear. Alright, and how would you sell? Can I sell any of this stuff? Common Rising of Force. No, 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 no. I need those, please. No. Hey, ZGW, how you doing, man? No, 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 no. There. And we get some gold back. 120. That's the instructions. There was some more Morrowind. I know it's been a while since I actually started Morrowind. Okay, so the north part of town we're looking at. Alright. Alright. We still have the package for him, right? We didn't sell it by accident. Wait, the person give us 4 pills first. The person gave us 4 pillows, didn't they? Please don't tell me I just sold that, northeastern part of town. This is out of town, isn't it? Yes, it is. I've actually never played ZTW. I actually never played Morrowind before. This is actually a first. I've heard great things though about it. Okay, so what's in here? It's for our Hess. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Ridden. The hell am I looking at? Caius! There he is. Oh, a book. War of the First Council. This book is by Imperial scholar Agrippa Fundulus. It's based on various Imperial Dwemer sources written by the Western readers. The War of the First Council is the first age religious conflict between secular Dwemer, House Dwemer, and Dagoth. Other war Andres, hello. I understand that. It took me a bit to get used to it at first, but I've gotten used to it. Dagoth, the Orthodox Dwemer houses. Indorial, Redoran, Dress, Halalu, or Halalu, and Telvanni. The first council was the first pan-Dwemer governing body, which collapsed over disputes about sorceries and enchantments and practical Dwemer that profane with the other houses. The secular house is less numerous, but politically and eventually more advanced, and aided by the Norden or clans drawn by promise of land and booty, initially campaigned with great success in the north of Morrowind, and occupying much of the land now compromising Breton and Vardavel and Telvanni district. The Orthodox house is widely distributed and poorly organized, suffered defeat until Nerevar was made general of all house troops and levies. Nerevar secured the aid of nomadic barbarian tribes, and contrived a force of major battle at the secular stronghold of Red Mountain and Vardavel. The secular forces were outmaneuvered and defeated with the help of the Ashland scouts, and the survivors forced to make refuge to the Dwemer stronghold at Red Mountain. After a brief siege, treason permitted Nerevar and his troops to enter the stronghold, where the secular leaders were slain and Nerevar mortally wounded. General slaughter followed, and his houses Dwemer and Dagoth were exterminated. Nerevar died shortly after his wounds. Three of the Nerevar's associates among Orthodox houses, Vivec, Alexia, and Sodaxil, succeeded to control the recreated First Council, renamed the Grand Council of Morrowind, and wanted to become the God Kings and immortal rulers of Morrowind known as the Tribunal, or Almcivi. Caius? ZTW, if you're still here, or anyone who does not know what moon sugar is, this is meth. My man has a meth, my man is straight up doing meth. Caius, what the hell? You're supposed to be, like, a person. What? Yes, I'm Caius Costades, but what do you mean? You were told to report to Caius Costades. What are you talking about? So, your name is Shalfar Mistblade. I will report to me to deliver a package, but let me see if I have this right. Don't have the package. So come back to me when you have the package. Simple, right? I'm not speaking too quickly for you, I hope. Goodbye. Yeah, I sold the package by accident. Oopsie! Oh, maybe I shouldn't have mashed the buttons. Oopsie. Oops. Well, back to Balmora. Oh wait, do I have the money to go back to... Didn't I go back? And forth? From to Sena? I only have about... I mean, I could go to the trader again and probably sell a bunch of this shit. But currently my gold is about 133. Do I have enough money to go back? Because if I don't have money to go back, I'm kind of fucked. I have to walk all the way to Balmora. Travel. Sanib.
Where would you like to go?
Alright. Whee! Oh! There. Alright. Okay, so we're heading back in here. We're gonna buy our package back because I sold it by accident. Oops. Oopsie! Hopefully this inventory can reset. Barter. Please don't reset. Dance of Fire. Where? Direction to Caius Costades. Where's the package? Where's the package? There's no one I sold it to, so... Where is it? Why do you have a skull? This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. Misk. Where is it? No, okay. Firmament. More lore. Tax record. Where is it? Oh, motherfucker. Package pass. Okay, thank God. Oh, boy. I almost was gonna be fucked. I would have to restart the entire save again. That would have sucked. More inventory space, my good deal.
Welcome.
That would have fucking sucked! Anyways. Okay, Caius. Now with the package in hand, instead of accidentally selling it to a merchant, it's like, I need that back. Thank God the merchant didn't sell it when we're gone. The entire... Your orders to deliver this package. Okay, sells it to the nearest person for 2 gold. Alright, so Balmora again, 14 gold. Okay, thank God.
Special trip just for you. Say hello.
Boing, 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 boing. Might end up buying some, like, a, like, go to the Mage's Guild to quickly buy a magic spell for healing. There. Caius! Alright, you're Shalfar Mistblade, but who told you to report to Caius Costades? So, you say your name is Shalfar Mistblade, and you were told to report to me to deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yes. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Ready to follow my orders, Shalfar Mistblade? I guess we are got to join him. Okay. Right, yes.
Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Chef Harper's Blade. Now, you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears of the provinces, and you can use my bed if you need a rest, but leave my personal stuff alone, unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. If you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away, but don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. These Blades agents offer training. Not for free, of course, but for cheap, for a fellow agent. Look for Rithlin, Tyre Melin, and Nine Toes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Serene Leoraine. In Alderun, see Gildan. Sijovar, and Sijovar Horsemouth, lives in a hut west of Alderun. And Alone, the scout, can be found in Auriel's trade house in Zidane. Huh. First thing, Pilgrim, you are new. And look it. Here's 200 drinks. No years of a decent weapon, more armor, more spell, and second thing, you need a cover identity. Over around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult. Or Imperial Legion. Advance in our ranks, gain skill and experience. Go out on your own, look for freelance work, or trouble. When you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Goodbye.
Do you want something?
Do you want something? Okay, so what's the Imperial Cult? Okay. It's main quest. Alright. I might go to bed, guys, soon. I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to level up again due to me jumping. It's like 2 sim speed, 2 sim strength. Let's just stop jumping. It's gonna stop me? No. And it's probably the Imperial Cult here, right? Or no, it's Meldar.
There it is again. Citizen.
Fuck's on. Shargam Grow Shagdog. Or Shagdog. That's the warrior.
Do you need something?
You need something, Wayne. Eldest Fire.
Well met.
Here for orders, apprentice, or something else you wanted? A local egg miner troubles egg poachers. You're going to solve these problems. Yes, egg poachers. May sound silly, but those Aquamo eggs are among the few things worth exporting for the nasty little province. Drambaro, the owner of the Skulk Egg Mine, wanted to make an example of these seeds to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Sevilla, Olfan, and Danila Vallis, are former egg miners and long-time troublemakers. You can handle that, can you? The poor part of the poachers are dead. The mine is a short distance southwest of Balmora, and the bluffs in the west of the Odai River. The old southern expansion bridge across the Odai is just southeast of this mine entrance. All the river south of Balmora until you see the school streets overhead. You're not afraid of a little swim, are you? No. Alright, so. Do I have it on the map? No, Moonmoth. Balmora. Okay. So southwest of Balmora.
The prey approaches.
So that's southwest of Balmora. South-southwest, so it's like around here-ish. That's it. The Skyrim horse it. Theris and Central Tomb, what? Oh! Hi. Hi. Let's attack with the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah. Getting shanked. Thank you, blocking. Right there, we are. He's dead. Good. That's a bunch of silver dagger. Hubba bubba. Whoa, mo. I mean, I do have a good dagger skill, at least, right? Short blades? 15. Let's, that's not my scat. So, wrong place. I do want to explore most of the areas in this game. But that was supposed to be a... Hi. Oh, scripts are not hostile. Got it. This way. Just murdered that Dark Brotherhood member, or killed the Dark Brotherhood member that tried to murder me. Who are you? Blaine, a while on the Skull Gang Mine, getting some fresh air. Egg poachers. I haven't seen Silvilo Othan and Daenila Velas, but eggs keep disappearing, and they know the place. East of the Garden Art. Stay out of the sight. Seriously. How does these work here? Not good people. Get out of the mine.
So what do you want?
Alright. Can you stop it? God damn! See? Give me a couple times. There you go. There. Jeez. There. Jeez. How's our gear doing? Some damage, but then we can just repair ourselves with fancy gear. A hostile, right? Former worker. Okay, move past you, please. Am I stuck? Okay, come on. There. Wanted to get some magic experience because I'm not using anything else. Come on, can you move out of the way? Quarma. Farm worker. Move out of the way, please. Thank you. Thank you. Your eggs are important to me. Burn the parasite. Need a little destruction anyway. Destruction. Egg mine and mining camp. So I tell us what's the location of these people. You.
So where are you from?
Well, you're an egg mine. Don't harm the workers. They won't bother you. But Cuomo forgers and workers will attack you. Since you don't recognize our smell. Hey, it's no problem, man. CW, it's getting late for me too. We don't know anything about that. We're just doing our jobs. Just the area. That's other careful to go for. Don't tell us who's work here. Look, people go anywhere line.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
The Queen's Lair. So it's located in the Queen's lair. The glass area. I like this about. Oh, hello. Lisa. Ow. My face.
Light that bitch on fire.
Alright.
Hadouken.
Yeah. Okay, these there. Poachers.
Die.
Out. Thank you for heavy armor. What did you just call me? Item. Long blades. Stupid! Alright. Alright, they're dead. That's in my life to try to rest, but I do know who just be dead. Probably report the guard. The big man is okay, okay. Flourished. It is when they're dead. Alright. But yeah, they're dead. I killed them. Gold myself. Any gold and the other things we can get down here? Stress. Yeah. That's a cool ass creature. Very ugly creature, but hey, it's cool. By the way, thank you. Okay. Alrighty. Almost there to leveling up. Okay. How's our block skill doing? Ah, pretty good. Almost there to getting more. Hopefully, please. Because I want to be able to level it up. I want to lower my agility, please. So my hit rate would be useful. Though it's also affected by just like stats, so. Actually, you know what? Agility isn't that good in this game. It's not really good in any of them in this game, so. It's freaking. Oh yeah, I forgot we can go for third person. In case you wanted to play really weirdly. You're probably playing first person most time. Because we'll play this game third person. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, just gonna. Oh, actually, wait. Actually. Thank you. Agility. Smack the shit out of it. Which way did I come from? I came from that direction. What's over here? Maybe something, you know? You know, for someone who's supposed to have that as like a secondary skill, destruction. Not too much. Alright, let's leave. Let's leave and report that Dark Brotherhood guard. Because now we have the Solstheim DLC, which is Bloodmoon. Bloodmoon is the Dark Brotherhood. Bloodmoon Tribunal, which I think Tribunal is Solstheim, and the other one is Bloodmoon is the Dark Brotherhood. Alright. So, now I will say I'm going to be ending this stream soon, because it's getting about that time. It's getting pretty late, I'm tired, I want to go to bed, but you.
So, where are you from?
Representing the posters. Yep.
From where do you hail?
Here. But tomorrow's game, I do not know. I'm thinking about maybe like Mega Man Legends. I guess Mega Man Legends 1. I'm starting the next Mega Man game. I'm still in a Mega Man mood. That's a Silk Strider. Right here. Right.
Friend?
Friend? Yes, friend. There's a guard. You a guard? You're a guard. Balmora, council seat of House Halu. Halu.
Speak up!
Guards! Guards! Hey, you've been attacked by assassins. From your description, it sounds like the work of the Dark Brotherhood. Not sure who angered, but stay away from me. You should be supported, though. Speak to Pals, Metris, and Nevenhart for this matter. Scum, all of them. The last are you, friend. You better find yourself some help, or wait a will, or both. Secret you have from Cyrodiil. You also can find him inspecting grounds on Nevenhart. Okay, bye-bye.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander. I know they usually speak like this, but I prefer not to destroy my vocal cords.
Right. Alright.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
How much gold do you usually carry? Pretty good amount. Hey. Miner's pick. 2 silver daggers. Got a bunch of Dark Brotherhood gear. Both. So much money. Alright. So take you, and you. Increase my weapons at all. Steel boots. It's better. That is better. That's better. Chest plate in that, or iron, or steel in the helm I'm wearing. 19 armor. I have better. Tower shield though. I don't have a shield. So I'll be buying one of these. So. I'll part with that much. Unless we can do some other fuckery. Wait, offer. I can offer this transaction. Okay, take that. Here.
Anything I can do for you?
No, I can't. I think that's funny. Wow, we have like. Okay, so first, put the cuirass. Get rid of the iron cuirass. We can put on now that tower shield and the boots. We'll have to sell them, but hey.
Aren't you a sight?
Says the egg posters. Purchase. Don't make me sign this on a person. You got both of them. Good. Here's your payment. 100 septums. We got some extra potions for the recent trade. Take these. They'll come in handy. Just tell me when you're ready for more orders. Advancement. If I can recognize your Shalfar Mistblade, you're now met Shalfar Mistblade the Journeyman. Well, I contracted with the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents responded for causing trouble at the Caldera Mine. 4 Telvanni agents responsible for thefts and appearances at the Caldera Ebony Mines. Their names are Alyunu Aurelin, Safasa Nerevarine, Boethiah, Herothran, and Avleg. They're hiding deep in the caves hill north of Caldera Mine. When the 4 agents are dead, report back to me. Take care. They're lucky that one of them is on the lookout, but hosted outside the mines. The quickest way to Caldera is probably to have the guild guide, the Mage's Guild, transport you. But it's your choice. Telvanni agents? There were 4 agents Telvanni agents back to report back to me. The Caldera Mining Company says they've learned a group of Telvanni agents spying at the Caldera Mine works. Number of ebony thefts, missing guards, escaped slaves, these Telvanni agents are responsible. Tell Caldera, perceive. Set around the Caldera, give me better directions. How do you know? She can't expel from the Fighters Guild. She stole from the Guild's steward. She's stupid, but she can fight. She joined the Thieves Guild when we kicked her out, but she's nobody important. Caldera's trouble is the Thieves Guild job. She's Thieves Guild, a local darkelf, no one important. This kind of mind trouble has nothing to do with the Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild, local darkelf known for the Azura's coast. She could be trouble, but like I told you, this Caldera mind trouble is not a Thieves Guild job. Thieves Guild, woodelf, told you this Caldera mind trouble is not a Thieves Guild job. Yes, they are Thieves Guild, and if you belong to the Thieves Guild, you murder a Thieves Guild member. Thieves Guild, and you murder a Thieves Guild member, you get expelled. But it's not. But it's only a murder. The crime is reported. You're not going to report it, are you? After all, I'm your Fighters Guild steward, and I'm giving you a job to do. Don't make me wonder where your loyalties lie. Hey, I'm just asking. That's all. Don't question it. Hey, how about you? And new gear? Steel. Harder than steel! Nope. No. Nope. Alright. No new stuff, unfortunately. How about training? Heavy armor. Blunt weapons, armor. You. Training. Block. Block. Alright. Alright. Agility and strength +3. I know I might be a bit OP, but we sold all this Dark Brotherhood stuff, so I might as well. Strength, agility, and hit endurance. That stuff count towards the next level? Yes, it does. Okay. The reason I need that is, wow, look at our shield, look at our gauntlets. Way different. You see a new weapon.
What
Okay.
can I do for you, friend?
Repair. Repair the this. This. Oh yeah, we took all his gold. Just wearing all the gold. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. It's been a bit. Also, just gonna make a second save, just in case. I'm gonna call it here for tonight. Next time we'll be in Morrowind. We'll be heading through more of the collectibles and like getting more of the Fire Guild done. Sorry. And we'll be completing more quest lines along the way. Bye bye and peace. Deuces.